Good morning, everyone. I have Miss Julia Almstead on, and I assume that's Casey behind you there.
It is.
Great, excellent. The Almstead team there, and we have some great properties here this morning to discuss. And Julia, if you want to take over, and I'm going to just start with some pictures here of 801 Pine Valley.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Tracy. We have this great end unit in St. Augustine in a golf course community called the Greens Condos. It is a solid concrete block building. It is a beautiful neighborhood. It offers golf, a fishing pier. It has a pool, spa. The condo dues include the water bill, basic cable, the sewer, termite bond, you name it. What the nice thing is about this particular condo is it has vaulted ceilings, very high ceilings. It has extra windows because it is an end unit, which provides extra lighting, natural lighting. And we did stage this one to show how beautifully it looks once you put some furniture in it. That is the primary bathroom, which has a garden tub and a new walk-in shower, beautifully retiled. And the HOAs are very reasonable, the condo dues, I should say. And it's in St. Augustine Shores. It's in the second entrance to the St. Augustine Shores, which also, like I said, has a golf community. It's got a fishing pier, tennis, walking, parks, playgrounds, you name it. The Riverview Club has a dance club. They have Olympic-sized pool there. That is a separate membership. And St. Johns County, if you want to join their golf membership, you can play at various golf clubs. But that one is part of the St. Johns County Public Golf Course membership thing that you can do. So great 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,400 square feet for $279,900. Can't believe we haven't sold this yet.
Is this
But we
what's the investor friendliness of this community?
So you can do 7-month rentals, no less than that. And we do have a couple people in there that fully furnish them. They use it themselves part of the year, and then they rent them out for 7 months out of the year, and they rent really well. If it's fully furnished, you can probably get 24 to 2,600 a month,
Yeah,
fully furnished. Unfurnished, they're getting about 21 to 2,200 a month.
yeah.
So, it's a lock and leave lifestyle. It has the laundry inside the condo, big walk-in laundry room with the pantry. This one has a newer water heater. They recently serviced the vents throughout the condo for the AC. It has a big screened patio. You can sit outside and enjoy the good weather when it starts cooling off. So a lot of great features about this. It's got an eat-in kitchen, and it also has that formal combo dining area. Split floor plan. So if you know of anyone who needs a nice size condo, this is an upstairs unit. It's only a 2-story building. And I personally used to live in that community, and I loved when I lived there. It was great. It was a good community.
All right. Let's
All
uh
right.
let's jump on the A1A and head a little south and go to your other property, which is a unique property here. I'm going to bring this one up. 27 Flagler Drive
Yeah,
in
that's our
Palm
little
Coast.
beach bungalow for sale for 525,000. That home is in an unincorporated area of Flagler County in Palm Coast. So recently, all the roads have been repaved for good drainage. That home has a brand new roof, high impact windows that were replaced about 10 years ago, newer AC. It is needing a little bit of updating. However, it is at the end of the block of where the ocean access is. So again, short-term rentals are allowed. That's an older picture there before the roads were paved, but the roads are now fully paved, done. They
Nice.
re-graveled their driveway. It has an outdoor shower, huge storage underneath. It is on septic, but it is on city water. Um, a great value for 525,000. I think the thing with that one is somebody has to come in and just beautify it. That's the Florida room that looks towards the ocean.
Uh,
Personally, I would add on top of that Florida room instead of having that angled roof line and then
mhm.
putting a little loft with some sort of a veranda outside so you can look and sit outside and look at the ocean.
What is an investor opportunities on here? Do you think?
Well, short-term rental. I mean,
Hmm.
you can short-term rent this all day long. It's a minimum of 3 days. I've checked with the county. It's not a problem. So whatever short-term rentals are going for right now, I'm not an expert in that field as far as what they could rent for, but whatever people are getting for near the beach, you can walk to the ocean right there or stroll down to the ocean or, whatever you need to do, it's right there. It's close to Bing's Landing and Washington Oaks Park, all the little restaurants on A1A in Palm Coast. It's a cute little spot. And it really just needs someone to come in and update the inside a little bit. The outside pretty much is ready to go.
Are the
The bones of
taxes
it.
friendly? Are the taxes friendly there? Not being in the unincorporated area of Palm Coast?
Yeah, so far so good. I think they're about 5,000 a year there, so it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing
Well, the
crazy,
fact they
like
just put in the roads
10,000.
too. Now you get that helps
Hmm.
tremendously. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Uh,
prevent any kind of flooding. This house is never flooded. It's up on stilts.
mm-hmm.
So I think the most it's ever gone was up the driveway by the storage closet underneath. But that was that was years ago with, one of the last hurricanes. And that was pre blacktop, you know, roads. So that's been improved. It's a great little neighborhood. I mean, you could see the ocean right there. So it's 10 lots away. So you can just stroll right down to the ocean.
And it looks like it's on a decent sized lot. You got a little buffer on each side of you there,
Yeah,
as well. You
like
got
a
some
quarter of an
vegetation.
acre.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's a pinch over a quarter of an acre.
excellent.
So it's great. So are you able to pull up one of our other listings? Because Casey's got a brand new listing at 360 Lakeshore Drive in North St.
I will
Augustine.
upload those and get back to you, and then we can get back on. Yeah, this doesn't like connect. I can't. My
No worries.
software doesn't like pull live internet in these pictures. These are pictures you get me, and I have to actually
Yeah.
upload them into the software so they go on. So I'll see if as soon as I get those loaded, contact you back, and if you guys are still in the office, we'll get back on.
Okay, well, did you want us to talk a little bit about them real
Yeah, go
quick?
ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna
All right,
put you
Casey, tell them a little
on
bit
the
about
screen.
360 Lakeshore.
Yeah, so 360 Lakeshore Drive is a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. It's in Venetia Isles, so it's no HOA. So anyone can bring their RVs, their boats, any recreational toys. It's over a quarter acre, just slightly over a quarter acre, and it backs up to this really nice little brown creek.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's right down the road from the ICW as well as Stokes Landing Park. So it's a really great community, all stainless steel appliances in the home. The washer and dryer convey. There is a shed with electrical and a window AC unit that conveys with the property as well. And I mean, the really stunning factor about this home is that it has a Trek deck that wraps around an above ground pool. So it's really perfect for, those hot, sunny Florida days if you want to go hang out in the backyard. So it's a
What's the
really
price point
beautiful
on this,
home.
Casey?
It's listed at 325,000, so it's
Oh
a
my
great
goodness.
price point for what you're
Yeah.
getting.
Yeah, for St. Johns County,
Mhm.
north of the county, north of the city gates, within Stokes Landing, which is in the back there. It's Venetian Isles. But
And it's really close to downtown. You can
Right.
hop on US 1, go straight to Jacksonville if you need. So it's in a great proximity of everything that you would need.
yeah,
So it's a great location, great house.
Great price point. I mean, that
Great
again,
price.
close to downtown. If you're working downtown, I know that's a challenge finding affordable housing. If you're working in down the old city, what a great price point.
And it does allow short-term rentals as well. So you can, have the opportunity to Airbnb it.
yeah.
Awesome.
And then our last listing that we don't have any offers on right now, we'd love to get some, is 487 Gianna Way, which is our basement home. Have you seen that one?
I've
'Cause I've
seen
been
the
blasting
pictures,
it
but I didn't
everywhere.
know what you meant by basement home. You have to explain that one to me.
It literally has a basement. So it's in the community of Coronado. which is off of Wildwood Drive between US 1 and State Road 207. So it's in the 32086 zip code, which is a side of town in St. Augustine we lived on for many, many years. We lived in the adjacent neighborhood. And Richmond American, there's about 4 different builders in this community. It's low HOAs because there's minimal amenities in this community. There's like no pool or amenity center like that. There are larger lots, larger homes in this community. This one's 5,224 square feet. So it lives on one floor, which is the ground level when you enter the home, and it offers 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths at 3,500 square feet. And it has a beautiful balcony that overlooks the back. We got a call there for.
Yes, I.
Overlooks the. I forgot to put do not disturb on. It overlooks the backyard, which backs up to Moultrie Creek. So you have a fresh. Sorry, dang it.
I wish I had the pictures because I'm really looking at the pictures in detail now that you're talking about the basement. Mm-hmm. So this actually, as people up north are very common, where the backyard slopes down, I guess, to the creek, right?
Correct.
So it gave the builder an opportunity to put in basically a walkout basement is what it's called, which is a huge amount of space.
That is correct. And it is a...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1,724 square feet down below. There's a huge family room. Mm-hmm. And then our sellers put in a new doorway to do the unfinished area that the builder had left. And they recently drywalled that all in to create more space. It could be additional bedroom, theater room, workout room. There's an additional office down there and then another little seating area. And then at the very back of that area, they left for storage. So it's very cool down there. It also has an AC vent running in that space. So if somebody wanted to do a wine cellar, a kitchenette, a bathroom, you have the ability to still add that on. It could be generational living. It could be, potentially where, your in-laws live downstairs. There are sliding glass doors that walk to the outside. There's windows in that new area that's been drywalled. Mm-hmm. So it's 1,724 square feet downstairs. There's the yard is big. There's a dog run on either side of the property, and it would house a pool if somebody wished to put one in. The next door neighbors just got done taking their balcony, which is off the kitchen. Mm-hmm. They opened up the railing and they extended it 23 more feet and put steps down to the new pool they just built.
Wow.
So I just met the contractor. What's that?
What are we looking at a price point on this one?
$889,000.
Yeah,
that's a total of 5,224 square feet. It's a beautiful home. Now the owners own a furniture store. Mm-hmm. So they actually went ahead and furnished it. They were getting ready to put it on the market fully furnished because they own multiple properties and they do short-term rentals with their other properties. And they were going to do this as a furnished long-term rental for a larger family, someone, maybe for 7 months. That's the minimum you can do in this neighborhood. And then they just recently decided they'd rather just sell it. So we have it with the option to be purchased furnished for an additional, they're looking at around $17,000 is what it costs them to furnish.
We need to get the photos up on this one because this is a stellar problem. That no one has that basement.
No,
us Yankees, that's what we're looking for.
That's right.
It's kids and it's a game room, or I don't know, mom-in-law could go down there and hide, or who knows, mom and dad go down there and hide and work or whatever. But having a nice semi-cool area like that is you don't get that in Florida too often.
You can run a business down there practically. You can have a professional office down there. I mean, it's a really cool space. I'm not saying the HOA would allow that, but what I'm saying is you have the space. You could be in real estate and running a big team, and you can have all your team members meet there.
Say that.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the options are endless with this space. Up north, people are used to having 2 kitchens. You have your fancy kitchen and your fancy dining room upstairs, and downstairs you have your everyday kitchen. and it's the hangout space that everyone uses. We're used to that coming from the north. But in the south, not so much with basements. There's 4 houses in this neighborhood with basements. I only know of a handful of basement homes in all of St. Augustine.
Yeah.
And I've sold another one not too far away on Creekside years ago. And then there's one that I know of I almost sold on Standish. And then our office has another one that's listed by the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
But literally, that's it.
Yeah.
Less than 10.
A lot better on the AC part of it, because you're going down into the ground a little bit versus up to a second floor,
Right.
where the heat just rises into that upstairs area. You get ACs running even that much harder, but to have that ground level room, and be able to go down, I mean, that's priceless. Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the sellers, the husband is an engineer. So he looked at all of that. You can feel how much cooler it is when you go downstairs.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So that's 487 Gianna Way. I'm doing an open house there on Sunday, and that's going to be from 10 a.m. till noon. And Casey's going to be doing tomorrow 360 Lakeshore Drive from what time?
From 11 to 1. I'll be there.
So we're going to open up 2 of our listings this weekend. We hope you guys can come by, send your buyers in. We can show them around until August 17th when the rules change.
Send me the artwork on the open house so I can make sure I post it on the Real Estate Excellence page.
I definitely will. And Tracy, I encourage you, we need to do a podcast about all the changes that are happening nationally with realtors, with buyers, broker agreements.
David Heakin has volunteered to come on and do that.
That's great. I can't wait to hear what he has to say. I'm curious to see how realtors are going to run their business moving forward. Yeah. Open houses are going to be handled very differently in the near future. And, as commissions are going away. So publicly, as far as on the MLS, not publicly on our stuff. So let's have David on. Let's hear what he has to say. And then I would say you should start interviewing how realtors are going to be running their businesses going forward. It's going to be very interesting.
It's been a subtle question on some of the recent episodes, but I don't know if anyone's fully engaged. Some people have already been doing it, so they're not really even thinking about it. They've just been doing what they've been doing, with the buyer's agreement. So
yeah. But it does kind of change the dynamic for everyone going forward with these new buyer broker agreements, especially when it comes to open houses. So no longer are the days of just send your buyers in and we'll show them around. That's going to be changing here soon. So we've done 3 classes this month at our brokerage, and I hope everyone's really diving into this. Excellent. Some serious changes are out there. So if buyers want to buy, they need to do it now, because otherwise they may be on the hook for paying that buyer's broker's commission in the future.
Sense of urgency there.
Little sense of urgency.
All right, ladies. If I get those photos uploaded of these 2 properties, we'll get back on. If you're still in the office, I'll let you know.
I've got to run and show property actually in a little bit, so I don't think I'll be able to. But I'll send you the artwork if you can post our open houses. We greatly appreciate you and doing this.
Will do. All right.
Thank you for having us.
Talk soon. All right, Casey.
Bye.